Hey everybody, this is Foolish Mortal 42 back with some more World of Warcraft Classic Anniversary, and we are in Auchenai Crypts. Oh, thank you. I won't be, hopefully will not be needing that. Okay, let us take that and that. And they're just gonna roll right on in there, I guess. And it has been a while since I've been here, so... Are we doing damage? Are people fighting? Yeah, these Vindicators, I think, summon. All this plate beast stuff. Alright, at least we're getting lower city rep.
closer.
You know, I think as long as everybody kind of goes a little easy on the aggro, I think just my swipe is doing pretty good.
It's too far away.
So normally you would just skip all of this stuff on the sides. Oh, but we've got a chest up there. Fish scales. Nice. Oh, goodness. Oh. Uh-oh. Mind controlled. Is it the Soul Priest? Stunned. And this is Lower City. Where's that at? Come on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're not even neutral with them yet. Oh, mind controlled again. Yo, you gotta kill the mind control guy. Come on now. Really? I mean, we've got a rogue. At least I didn't die. Still getting rune cloth stuff? I hate these. I hate this dungeon. This boss is going to be tough. He stacks a debuff that makes the cast like the longer cast increases cast time. Air tanking is hard. Yeah.
I'm out of range.
Get out of there. Move, move, move. There you go. Good job. So I need to keep Mangle up since we've got a rogue in the party. Should help his damage output. There we go. Okay, well that was not actually too bad. Oh, what a classic. Alright, big groups of skellies. Has any leather stuff dropped?
I owe you one.
I hate that that is a 10-minute cooldown. Yeah, pally tanking is so much easier.
I need a target.
Ugh. It's like trying to slog through um, ramparts again. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, we might level before the boss, but no, we still need 30k. But we will for sure when we get the that quest turned in. Ooh, reduced armor. Ouch. That's better.
Serve your benefits.
Alright, on this guy, when he gets, I think at 50%, or maybe a little bit higher, he'll split into two.
My fallen brothers, take hold and fight.
No, it's not horrible. I can't believe like nobody went over there. All right. Okay, so then back out front. Not sure what, I think that's part of the Kara attunement. All right, well, so we'll go back out front and we'll turn in this quest. All right, hold on. All right, let's get this turned in. um, I think that Jerkin of Untamed Spirit is just too good, honestly. Oh, wow, really? Oh, so close. So close. Let's see, what do we have that we could turn in real quick? Chromosh. The elements. Count of the marshes. So close to leveling. We'll get this level and then we will go and do some training. And then in the next one we will do Sethicals, which is a bit tougher, but also level 66 unlocks Caverns of Time. So we could go do Old Hills Brad or well, you have to do Old Hills Brad first before you can do the Dark Portal. So that's definitely something that we could do. So let's go to Nagrand first, because that'll be an easy one. It's right next to the flight point. All right, hold on. All right. All right, Garrosh.
Go forth to victory. Down.
Ding. All right. Level 66. So We can actually do Black Morass now. Alright, now what are we going to do with our talent points? Probably Naturalist. Yeah, I think it's just going to be Naturalist last 3 points. All right. So let us go to Moonglade and get some training. Let's see what we got. Fairy Fire, level 5, which is 610. I think normally it's 4 or something. Then Lacerate. Ooh, excuse me. Lacerate. Lacerates the enemy target, dealing 31 bleed damage and making them bleed for 155 damage over 15 seconds, causing a high amount of threat damage increased by attack power. The effect stacks up to 5 times on the same target, and that is bear and dire bear form. Counts, which we're not gonna ever really use. We got a new Ravage. That's nice. All right. Excuse me. Sorry. No. Well, let's see. Let's go. Yeah, it was 505 actually. Yeah. Okay. You know, I never pulled that out. No, wait, I'm thinking MAME. Oh yeah, yeah, I don't really use that. So we've got level 2 Mangle. It's only 13 Rage. And Maul is 10. Okay. My bear, it's full. um, all right. And then I think that automatically updates Ravage, which is... Yep. Okay. All right, so that is level 66. So let's get to, let's decide where we're going to go next. So we're starting to get into what I would consider not really in game, but close to in game. Old Hillsbrad. I mean, I would take that, take that in a heartbeat. I would also take that. Yeah, that would be a very, very nice upgrade. Mantle of Paranold. Nice. And then in Sethic Halls, which I think I've already looked at all of this like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it actually starts dropping some of the in-game kind of stuff. Can I zone into Steam Vaults yet? No, not till 69. And then into the Black Morass. I mean, that's, well, it's got block value, but 216 armor and defense. I mean, it's pretty nice. Yeah, that would pretty much be up all the time. All right, so we can, you know, since we're on this side of Outland, let's go down to Tanaris and do the pre-quest, and I'll show you that and show you where the Black Morass and all of that stuff is. Sorry, hold on. Alrighty, we are down here in Tanaris, and since we're level 66, we can talk to Don Carlos here and pick up a little quest.
You need something? For the Alliance.
My hat, yes, it's an unusual style, I know, from far away. You towers here know how to make them. When I was young and hot-blooded, I wore it as a standing challenge. Many came seeking to defeat me and win it for themselves, but no one ever did. But those days are long past. I'm an old man, and now I drink and fish, but I no longer do.
See you later.
So when we go into Old Hillsbrad, you can track him down in the zone. He walks along the roadway, and you just have to, I think you have to defeat him. Yep. So we're going to go down here to the Caverns of Time. And I am going to try and beat Chronolus. Just to see if my gear and my level is high enough to kind of take him out. Oh yeah, and I think a couple of videos ago I mentioned that I was getting a set of heavy cleft hoof made. After I invested in the cleft hoof leather and heavy knot and the guildie made it for me. I realized when I got it that I can't actually wear it. You have to be a leather worker at 350 skill to actually use it. So I will be getting more dungeon and raiding gear instead of that, even though it is really good. But I definitely want to get some pretty good gear. All right, he's got 37,000 hit points, but he's only level 61. So I just need to have a timer on that lacerate. I do like that there's not a cooldown. So all you have to do is get 5 stacks on him and then just let it count down. Oh yeah. There we go. Just wanting to kind of get that Anixia attunement out of the way. So you want to come up here and talk to the Steward of Time. Excuse me. And then we're just going to go down here and fly all the way down this corkscrew. I remember the very, very first time I came down here in Burning Crusade, blew my mind. I mean, honestly, it was I was on Bug Zapper, my gnome mage, back when Burning Crusade very first came out. And it was so wild. And I remember the first couple of months that Burning Crusade was out, the swamp in the Black Morass actually was over the gnome's head, so it would actually have deep water. So some of it would you would hop on your mount really quick to ride between these portals, and if you were a gnome, you would get dismounted, but the other characters wouldn't. So, but I think they eventually changed it. So they're just explaining about, you know, that there are key points in time that the bronze dragonflight keeps watch over. I don't think you actually have to follow them around. I think you can just stand right there. And they whisper to you, so you get it. Yeah, we do not know if the caverns time have always been accessible to mortals. Truly, it is impossible to tell, as the Timeless One is in perpetual motion, changing our time ways as he sees fits. What you see now may very well not exist tomorrow. You may wake up yesterday and have no memory of this place. It is strange, I know most mortals cannot actually comprehend what they see here, as often as they see is not anchored within their own perception of reality. Whoops. As custodians of time, we watch over and care why is it? There are only two truths to be found here. First, that time is a chaotic, always in flux, and completely malleable. And second, perception does not dictate reality. The timeway is in great disarray. We have agents inside right now attempting to restore order. While little information we have indicates that Thrall's freedom is in jeopardy, malevolent organization known as the Infinite Dragonflight is trying to prevent his escape. I fear without outside assistance, it will be lost. And then this is the Black Morass right here. And the Black Morass is where the Dark Portal originally was. And, well, I mean, it technically still is there, but when the orcs came through, it basically blew up the swamp around it. We have very little information on this timeway. Saat has been dispatched and is currently inside. The data we have gathered from his correspondence is that the Infinite Dragonflight are once again attempting to alter time. Could it be that the opening of the Dark Portal is being targeted for sabotage? Let's hope not. So there are 2 dungeons down here. And then there will be Hajjal Summit, which is a flashback to this timeway is currently collapsing. What that may hold for the past, present, and future is currently unknown. Yeah, the Caverns of Time was. It's an interesting little. Timelines are currently ranked in order from least chaotic, least catastrophic to most catastrophic. Note that they are all classified as catastrophic, meaning that any single one of these timelines collapsing would mean that your world would end. We only classify them in such a way so that the heroes and adventurers that are sent there know which timeway best suits their abilities. But yeah, I think the Caverns of Time was such an interesting concept, and like it has a lot of the older, like the real-time strategy games, and then with Thrall's Escape and Old Hillsbrad, it kind of ties the game that almost was to World of Warcraft. So that's, I always found that one really interesting. All we know of this timeway is that it leads to Mount Hyjal. Infinite Dragonflight have gone to great lengths to prevent our involvement. We know next to nothing, mortal. Sora Dormu is currently attempting to break through the timeway's defenses, but has thus far been unsuccessful. You might be our only hope of breaking through and resolving the conflict. Yeah, we got a long way to go.
Zug zug.
There we go. All right. To the west is the highway of Hillsbrad in the past 7 years to be exact. Forces are working against the Horde war chief Thrall, attempting to prevent him from ever escaping Durnhold Keep. If Thrall never escapes, this world as you know it will cease to exist. Gather a group of adventurers and take the timeway to Old Hillsbrad. 2 of our agents await you inside. All right. So next week, yeah, we've got a lot of options really. We can go back to Zangarmarsh and do some more questing, or start grabbing some more dungeon runs, which probably is what we need to do, because we really have to kind of step up our leveling and our attunements for the guild, because we are not anywhere close to revered. I mean, we're almost at Thrallmar, but you know, we got to get revered with Cenarion, revered with Thrallmar, revered with Lower City or Shatar. I think it's Lower City for the key. So, but yeah, anyway, I hope everybody has enjoyed this little kind of walk down memory lane and the dungeon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.